Alright, since someone requested it, I'm making a second version or revised version of my home run derby build. So what I'm going to be wearing or using for this build, I'm going to be using Windy Dandelion Knight helmet and leggings, Mythical stacked plate, Ferocious Quickstep rune, Ferocious Snarl rune, and infused I have one more Dandelion infused, one Steel Sentry, and one Rock Hare. For my weapons, I'm using Lord Vaen's Scythe pole, Gravitational Greatblade, and Stomp. You can use any weapon art here that you want. I chose Stomp because I thought it would be fun. Mines would also be pretty fun to use too. Alright, so it's a knockback build. If you couldn't tell because of 3 Dandelion Knight. So I have to find a live test subject. So all you have to do is hold right click, charge it up, and then slap them. While I'm doing this, I'm going to explain it a little bit more. For Lord Vaen's Scythe, you can hold your heavy attack, your mouse too, and it'll do this swipe if you release it early. But what it's meant to be is you fully charge this and launch that. But that's not the point of this build. And it's also not good on this build. This build just completely revolves around yoinking the enemies and then slapping them away. Because the slap has a lot of knockback, so it'll always crit. With at least 3 Dandelion, probably 2 with enough air boost. Hello. So you can yoink them and then slap them. But if someone else hits them, then their knockback will override yours, so it doesn't move them at all. I have the Quickstep rune here to help me maneuver around, because since this is a great spear, it still has a lot of end lag when you do this, so you can see how long it takes me to block. So if an enemy starts swinging there like a boss, and you just slap them, it takes a while for your block to come up. So a Quickstep rune hopefully lets me walk out of that. Snarl rune, it's just there because it's fun. It also has a lot of knockback for some reason, so you can boost Rodal someone away. I think that's fun. You can also use the Proto Grappler to yoink light enemies over to you. So let's say there's a guy over there that you want to hit, right? Oh, too far away, grapple, and slap. But you can only do that once every 15 seconds. I'm surprised someone wanted a revised version of this build. I thought it was fun. It was mostly made because I thought knockback was fun. It was me messing around. So it's not... the build isn't great for endgame stuff, always running dungeons. It's fun to mess around with, but if you don't have any other slot that's fully built, or like any other builds that can do the other dungeons, don't make this, because it's not going to be able to handle the other dungeons that well. The other dungeons being other things than Frog Cavern. Mainly because in Frog Cavern you have the small enemies that you can grapple and mess around with, slap them. In B Dungeon, you just break doors, and then beat up a boss that can't be knocked back. So that invalidates this build. Bastion, you can kind of do, but this build doesn't have a lot of movement speed. So you're gonna be swapping between a speed loadout and then back a lot just to keep up with your teammates. And then in Tundra, it's just completely up to your teammates. This was mostly just to be a fun knockback build, maybe mess with your friends a little bit, knock an enemy into them. My guild is Knight because I just like being tanky. I have a concussion ring infused because I was messing around with that earlier. You don't need that, you can have something else. That's kind of it. I missed something, and tell me in the comments.